What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. This is our last episode before break, last episode of 2022. Happy to be here, guys. How about you?
Me too. We did it, guys. Another year in the books. 2022 is over. It's crazy. 2021 feels like a year that just didn't happen. Not
Right.
because I remember this year vividly. 2020, I feel like also. 2021 just feels like it just blink of an eye.
But there's also so much that happened this past year that feels
Yeah.
like it wasn't this year.
Yeah.
Like things really.
I know, but not to jump the gun here, but we put together a list of our biggest pop culture moments from the year, and I went back and looked at our podcasts and just was like going through what we talked about from January 7th or whatever the hell it was, 2022 till now, and there are topics that like it just went by so fast. Like there were topics from April that I was like, we just talked about that. And it's like from so long ago. But in my mind, it felt like it was still so fresh.
A lot of repeating topics, though,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, a lot of things were like,
Yeah.
you would follow up with it, the Johnny Depp. We'll get into it.
A lot of repetitive relationships.
We'll get into it
but
later on.
I'm excited for Christmas. My shopping is pretty much done, and now I just got to wrap. I went to the store, got all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Paper, bags, tissue paper, stickers, bows.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, my shopping is done for the most part as well, I think.
Yeah. I want to ask you, because you texted me this, that you went to the Short Hills Mall for the first time.
I did.
And if you guys don't know, the Short Hills Mall is maybe the just heaven on earth as far as malls go. And I grew up like 10, 15 minutes from the Short Hills Mall. And you were like, I'm going to the Short Hills Mall. I was like, fucking, I'm so jealous. Like, I don't ever go anymore because I don't have a home in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so jealous. It's the best mall.
Short Hills Mall was awesome, but I will say this. Designer stores are a scam.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so you may not know this, or you may know this, I don't know. But in New York City, or I guess the mall, or wherever you go, sometimes you have to wait on a line to get into a designer store. Louis Vuitton, Prada, those type of places.
Even when there's nobody inside.
Even when there's nobody inside. They'll just like make you wait on this line. And then when they decide it's your turn to go in, you are allowed entry.
Yes.
And so I'm used to that because in the city in Soho, they do that. So I wasn't as thrown off by that. But Louis Vuitton, I see there's no line.
Yeah.
So I walk into Louis Vuitton and I see something that we were going to get
For a
Marty's
family
mom.
member. Yeah.
And I turned to the guy behind me, the worker behind me, and I was like, hey, I know what I want.
Yeah.
These
Here it
things
is.
right here. And he's like, did you talk to the host? Scoffed at me. He was absolutely disgusted. I even asked him or presented the idea that I was ready to buy something in the store. Well, did you talk to the host? I didn't know there was a fucking host at Louis Vuitton, but I guess I will go to the front and talk to the host. So we go to the front. We go to the host. I said, I know what I want. It's so awkward. I'm like, you know what?
Please let me purchase something.
I looked around. I'm aware of what I want.
Yeah.
Those things over there. And she's like, did you check in? I said, no, I didn't check in. The process was not very clear.
It wasn't clear.
I almost like the standing online better because at least when you're allowed inside, you could buy something.
Right.
I said, no, I didn't check in. And she goes, okay, well, you know what you want? I said, yeah. She goes, okay, well, that's going to be an hour and 45 minutes. I was like, an hour? I have to wait an hour and 45 minutes to purchase?
Yeah.
I already know what I want.
Could you have left and gone back? Did they give you that option?
Yes, but I am not.
No, I
spending
would not
an hour and 45 minutes
I would not
in that
have.
mall.
I would not have taken that option
No.
either. I'm just wondering if it's like
You
they
have
had
to sit in the
like they had a
store.
long list of people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Appointment only.
It wasn't packed in there.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going into a Macy's on Christmas week. It's a Louis Vuitton. There's not a ton of people in there.
Yeah.
An hour and 45 minutes. I said, what? I couldn't even pretend to be like cordial to this woman.
No.
I just was like, that's ridiculous.
Insane.
I know what I want.
Yeah.
She was like, well, you're going to have to wait an hour and 45 minutes. I said, okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And then I went to and I took my business there
Yeah.
instead. Okay. Because Louis Vuitton.
That's where Marty's mom's gift's coming from
Yeah,
instead.
yeah. It went from Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry. This sounds like champagne
That's
problems.
very thoughtful. It is. It
is champagne
It is.
problems, and so I'm sorry to the people who are rolling their eyes right now. But an hour and 45 minutes to buy something.
How many people were in the store?
A handful, maybe at that. Like I was genuinely like
they really take you go in and then you buy and then they pull out the box and then they pull out the other box and then they gotta wrap it and then yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a whole shebang, but it shouldn't take an hour and 45 minutes.
No, it shouldn't. It should not.
It was a pair of earrings.
Yeah.
And now I could say that because she didn't end up getting a pair of earrings. She got something else.
There you go.
So, I mean, sorry that you did not get those pair of earrings, Mrs. Cahill.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I wasn't waiting an hour and 45 minutes.
No.
Although I do like what we got for her a lot better.
Yeah.
Anyway. Like I think
that
was
good to shop around.
I think it was a blessing in disguise anyway. I think it ended up being better overall. I think actually this gift is a lot nicer.
Yeah.
So happy with it. But that was bullshit. But the mall itself was beautiful.
Great mall.
Really great mall. Clean. I love a clean mall. I hate feeling like I'm dirty in the mall.
Great stores.
A lot of
it all.
really tempting stores in there.
Yeah, it
really
does.
tempting in there.
I know. It's a great mall.
But it was lovely.
Yeah.
And then me and Marty couldn't wait for Christmas after that to exchange gifts.
Yeah, you guys just
Our Christmas is over because we couldn't wait.
It's like not like you guys are.
No, we're spending
leaving
Christmas
each other.
together. We're spending Christmas Eve and Christmas Day together.
Yeah.
And yet Christmas is already done for us because we could not wait.
That's the power of waiting to the last minute to even buy gifts. Because I can't exchange gifts with Joe yet because there's still like a couple things that haven't shown up yet.
You gotta pick up a couple things.
That I have to wait for them to arrive.
Yes. But I'm excited for the weekend. It's a lot of, on Thanksgiving when you do 2 houses, it's like, oh my God, 2 houses in one day. 4 houses in 2 days.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. I just have one house one day, another house the next day.
That sounds lovely. I love Christmas Eve though.
I love Christmas Eve
more
too.
so than Christmas Day. I love Christmas Eve.
I love Christmas Eve.
I feel like everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is so fun.
Christmas Eve is Thanksgiving part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the Eagles are playing on Christmas Eve. I'm going to be with my whole dad's side of the family, so everybody's going to have
fun,
a good time watching the Eagles.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
But now, what if the Eagles, dare I say,
no?
don't have
I mean,
a good
look,
night?
if they, we kind of have a little bit of a scapegoat because
are you going to Florida?
Yeah, Christmas night. We have a flight Christmas night at like 9 p.m.
Oh, so you're in New York? Okay,
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay,
I was supposed to spend Christmas in Florida. Remember?
Yes,
and then
that's what I thought. That's why I was so confused.
My mom changed the plans. But fingers crossed. I'm sure there are a lot of people right now dealing with this. There's massive storms across the country, so there's like airlines are getting out ahead of it. They're like, watch out, your flights are probably going to be delayed. All these things. My parents are flying from Florida up here Friday night.
They
tonight.
might as well have just stayed in Florida.
I know. Well, it was their idea. Like they wanted to. Like I think my mom was like, "Oh, I can't believe we're not going to see any family. Like she hasn't seen her mom in a while, so she really wanted to go up."
Wait, they're flying on Friday night and then flying back on Sunday night?
Yes. To do Christmas Eve.
They might as well have rented a private jet.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
hefty.
Yeah, that is way too hefty.
It is too hefty, but I mean,
too hefty. They are flying. They're flying Friday night, but we were like, God, knock on wood that they actually are able to leave because not a lot of wiggle room here. Like it's
it's not because if they get pushed back to Saturday, they might as well stay.
They might as well stay.
No offense to them.
Well, I was like, if that happens, then we're just gonna probably we'll go everywhere without them.
Yeah,
because I was like, I had a flight for tonight to Florida and I had booked it months ago and then she was like, we're changing the plan, so I canceled it. So I'm not getting another flight at the last minute, especially because I think there's going to be a lot of issues. Bomb cyclone.
Yeah, those are big
fucking
ones.
Bomb cyclone.
They really come in.
Don't you wish it was snowing now? It's raining.
Yeah, it's
definitely wish it was snow.
It's really sad because it's like, but it's just extreme everywhere. Like the places it's snowing, it's like 0 degrees, wind chill of -30, blow like crazy.
I would rather that still.
And here it's like this weird mild temperature and raining, But when we wake up on Saturday, it's going to be like 12 degrees.
Yeah. it's
So
gonna be
everything's just
freezing.
going to freeze.
Yeah, it's
All
gonna
the
be
rain for these.
disgusting.
It's going to be terrible.
Oh man.
And there's Fran's weather report,
Yeah, I'm going to Florida as well, but a different part of
you're
Florida
not
that
gonna
I've never
be-
been to.
which is exciting
Sarasota.
to explore.
Yeah, I've never been to that part
I've never
of Florida.
been to Sarasota either.
So I'll let you know how it is.
The West Coast.
It's colder than where we're from.
Really?
We're not
Oh,
from
well, it's
Florida,
more
but
north.
where we stay.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was warmer, but checking the weather report, it looks like it's going to be colder.
Well, I think that's just across the board. I was looking at our area as well, and it was chillier than I expected,
Yeah.
for sure. But that's enough about the weather.
Yeah, please. I know everyone's like, "Oh, really great last episode." They're talking
That's
a lot
enough about the
They're
weather.
talking a lot about the weather.
That's enough about the weather.
What else we got to catch you guys up on? I'm trying to think. I feel like we've had a hectic week.
Hectic week.
There's one big thing that Noah got to watch
Oh,
John
John
Mayer
Mayer.
on Color Daddy.
Oh,
People
right,
have
right.
been.
They want
That
your
was
reaction.
really big for you.
They want your
people-
reaction.
You would have
actually-
thought that.
Audibly laughed out loud when I saw you comment #DaddyGang on the Color Daddy post.
Listen, it was up there in the comments, so maybe John saw it.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, or maybe
Remember-
Alex was like, "Oh, my good old friend Noah.
So
Yeah.
what?
He taught me
My-
everything I know."
My close personal friend. Remember when we commented on John Mayer's post from the Chicks
And
in
he
Office
liked
Count
it?
and he liked it?
What did it say? It was like something about. I have a screenshot of it somewhere, but it was like
Something
you wanna
about
come
coming on the show.
podcast. And look at this.
Hey, maybe 2023 he'll
It's the
think
year of
he's
John
gonna get
Mayer.
out of his. He's got to do something that he wouldn't normally do, like you said, which is why he was on Color Daddy this year, which is what he said. He's
I
like,
would ask him to
sometimes I
play-
just want to do like something no one would expect of me. That's
John Mayer coming
Color
on
Daddy.
Chicks in the Office is something nobody would expect of you. So please
Yeah.
come
I
on.
would
the
ask
show.
him
what-
to
what
play
were
the
your
more
thoughts?
niche songs too.
What were your
People
thoughts?
don't know. I mean, I thought it was a solid interview. Like
Yeah.
nothing that I've just seen every interview. Like I've seen every.
Right. You
thing
you
he's
didn't
ever
really
done.
learn anything.
I've seen everything that John Mayer's
You
No,
didn't
ever
really
done.
seriously.
learn anything new.
I did not. I can confidently say I didn't learn or hear anything I haven't heard already. But it was still refreshing to see him in the new setting. He seems like he's doing well.
I agree.
That's
He
always
does
good.
seem like he's doing
Yeah.
well. I don't know if there was like things that they had discussed beforehand to
Clearly.
get John Mayer to show up. I wouldn't say disappointed because I did enjoy it.
It's what I expected.
I just thought I thought Alex was gonna push him a little bit, just like not like why did you do this, but more like playful, like kind of make fun of him a little bit, you
Yeah.
know, like just to see
I'm
him.
surprised, I guess, that she didn't even refer to like a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, there wasn't
Not
a
even with the name, but
single-
just being like, how do you like?
yeah, and I
With
know
like
they did
people
talk
writing
about
songs
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah, they did talk about exes, and you know he spoke about it, but he was very clearly like, you know, I made mistakes, but I'm not gonna get into it. Like
Honestly, the only thing I did,
which is fine if he doesn't want to do that, he doesn't have to. But for me, it was just like for that show, I was just surprised that there wasn't a little more from that area when it comes to actual relationship history. And I know he says he doesn't talk about it and blah blah blah, but
actually the one thing I didn't hear until this one was him saying that he has like panic attacks when he goes on dates and stuff like that.
yeah.
That was interesting to hear.
I said that if you are given the option to interview John Mayer and they say, listen, you can't ask about Taylor Swift, but he will sing all these songs to you, I'm taking that up. Like, I am taking that 100%.
Oh,
I'm going,
yeah.
John Mayer can 100% come here and sing these songs to me. Straight up. I also think,
Alex's face
I mean,
summed
when
it up
he- when he
perfectly.
would,
She like
like-
melted into her seat.
I mean, of
But also
course.
she would look
which
up
I
while
think
he's playing,
anybody
like-
would have.
And
Like,
just
how
look
do
at
you-
her,
yeah.
and it's like just you and me here.
Right,
Yeah.
like
he's
it's
singing like
I know.
love songs.
I know.
To
it's
you.
just us.
It's just that's just the highs and lows of this interview. Like I think as far as emotions go, you know, I'm like rolling my eyes, and then I'm like, okay, thinking, sure, and then I'm like, oh, that was a nice thing that he just said. Up, rolling my eyes again, and then he sings, and I'm like, googly eyes.
I also think, though, there is an aspect where no matter what he says about Taylor Swift, it's kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal. No matter what they say,
yeah,
everyone's going to take Taylor Swift's side. So why even open up your mouth about it?
No, absolutely. I get that.
Because they are at a lose-lose situation
definitely,
here when
like,
it comes to Taylor Swift.
No,
Like,
definitely.
She's a goddamn army.
It's
Definitely.
like they are in a lose-lose
definitely.
situation.
And he made it very clear, talking about, you know, wanting to be like relevancy and trying to be forgotten in the things that, you know, he doesn't want to be remembered in, and his psyche when he was dating all these beautiful famous women that like he grew up thinking he wasn't necessarily worthy of that and these things. So
I mean, yeah.
he was talking about, he's like, you know, it wasn't me being like douchey, it was more like me being like, oh my God, do you want me? Like, so I don't know, but that's, to me, like, that's where I kind of roll my eyes a little bit, just because there's some things where he
Like, he's a
just
nerdy guy in high
comes
school.
off a little self-righteous, like he's done all this work and now he's so evolved and like he's reached this level. I do just wish maybe Alex asked him about like age discrepancies in dating. Like keep it keep it vague, because
But they probably were told don't ask about
But
it.
also-
but
Think about how many times we've interviewed people and have been told you can't ask about
But
this.
here's the thing.
no, I know, but I do think that Alex has some pretty hard and fast rules with Call Her Daddy that she's
Yeah.
going to have guests on. They need to share about their lives.
Right, but then when it comes down to like John Mayer's
Yeah.
gonna, like I said, there's one
I
thing.
just think
John
like,
Mayer's gonna
I th-
sing to you.
Yeah, I mean, she pushed back on Hailey
Let me
Bieber
stick
more
up
than
for
she
John
did
for a
John
second.
Mayer.
I don't disagree with
Yeah.
you, but I'm just
He
looking
hasn't
at it
dated
from
that many
the-
young girls.
No, I mean he's got a funky friendship with Kiernan Shipka. I find that to be
I
a
don't
little
know who that
bizarre
is.
right now.
Who's Kiernan
That's like
Shipka?
current. They say they're friends. Everyone says they're just friends, but then there's always like Dumois sightings that are like, oh, they looked kind of cozy, which could be totally made up, but they do hang out a lot.
She's 23.
He's 45. She's young. And I mean, she's been acting for a long time. She was in Mad Men when she was really, really little. And so she's been in the business for a long time, but they have been friends for years. And look, Cassie David's young. She's not exactly like
But they're
older,
friends.
but they're
yeah.
they're friends.
I don't
just felt like there was
disagree with-
some interesting aspect
Yeah.
there that just
I don't disagree with what you're saying,
Did
but
Jennifer
I'm just
Aniston
looking
older.
at it from
Yeah.
the time, like from the business behind the scenes
no,
perspective, where like
I
there's a
wouldn't
ton of
expect her
times
to say no to
where,
doing this interview.
No, I know, but there's a ton of times where you're like want to ask something really bad that is like the most obvious thing, and they're like, you can't ask about this. Would you rather do the interview and you can't ask, or would you rather just not do it at all? And like
I could see
a lot of
that 'cause
times
they-
it comes down to like if it's John Mayer. Like I really think it comes down to like John Mayer's gonna sing for you.
I mean,
What are
they
you
kept
gonna do?
referring to
Yeah.
the dinner that they had with like Cassie, that where they like agreed to
Yeah,
do this.
yeah.
I could easily see them at dinner being like her trying to convince him, and he's like, all right, well, like I don't want to like don't bring up this because it's just gonna cause like a whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah, of
And
course.
she's like, fine, I won't. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, of course. I just think that, you know, for the show that she makes, I thought she would have given a little bit more. That's all. Or pushed a little bit more. But I'm not saying it wasn't like, I thought
I
it
just
was
think
still.
he's already so apologetic. It would be like weird to be like.
Is he that apologetic?
He really is though.
He
I
is.
like I
He
gotta
keeps saying,
I
like,
gotta
all
say
he does
like
is talk about how he
the
hates who
amount
he
of
was.
times John Mayer has said he was sorry, like from watching Current Mood. I know this sounds ridiculous, but when he used to do the Current Mood stuff every Sunday night, the amount of times that guy said that he like hated how he was or like hates thinking about how he acted and like is apologetic about all those things, I do think he has made it pretty clear that he regrets
It's like
acting the way he did at some point in his life. Like I really think so.
And also-
I think you're allowed to change, and like you were John Mayer and like everyone was hyping you up and like you're gonna be an asshole, and then you
and
can
what
learn
is
from that.
he like known
and
for?
he
It's
was
like,
talking to Shawn Mendes on Current Mood and was like, don't be an asshole like me. Like
Yeah.
he has said those things plenty of times.
Yeah, and in reality, people are like mad that he's dated like a bunch of women, like for the most part. Like
Well,
that,
the-
like
well,
when
he
people
was-
think it's
I
John Mayer-
wouldn't say
No,
I
he
wouldn't
was-
say
the
it's
way
because
he
of
treated them
yeah,
and
it's
the
not,
way they
it's
said
not
he
because
treated
of the
them.
quantity.
But
It's
but, like,
not because of the quantity.
Other than Jessica
it's not.
Simpson and Taylor Swift, who has like come out and said like I haven't heard Katy Perry, Jennifer Aniston, anyone say like, oh, he was terrible. Like,
Well, he might have been bad in some and good in others.
and that's just being a human.
I can agree with you on that as well. I think maybe some of his were probably a little worse, heightened by his fame and popularity. And
yeah, you
him
don't have
thinking,
the biggest person in the entire world writing a song
and also,
saying how terrible you are.
But also, he doesn't have people. He probably didn't have people in his life telling him no a lot of times. So he probably was a bigger asshole than a normal person would be. But I also do think he has, and you can call me crazy, but I agree with you, and I think he has said plenty of times that he is apologized.
Yeah.
Do you think that John Mayer and Taylor Swift will ever do something together? Ever
No.
run into each other?
Literally
somewhere? Not like a Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez
0%.
0%.
0%. I think if
Because
there was,
she won't. Is why.
I think that's probably a hard and fast. I think you can tell from the songs that she's written, she's not exactly
Give it a rest, Taylor.
gonna try and move away from that.
It's been 15 years.
Oh, Noah, that's a terrible way to look at it, but
Yeah, I'm not really stuck on the Taylor Swift stuff. I'm
yeah,
more just in general.
I'll be honest, I'm not really stuck in the Taylor Swift stuff either. I truly think sometimes, and I do enjoy listening to him talk and hearing what he has to say. I just find him to be pretentious. I can agree
with that as well. He thinks he's the smartest person in the room, every room he is in.
Yes.
Always.
But he is smart.
He is. But
I'm not saying
that
he's
doesn't
not,
mean that you
but-
should go around acting like you are smarter and better than every person you interact with.
I don't know if he tried. I think he was alluding to that, and he's like, I know, when you're an intellectual.
Here's the thing.
type,
I think
right. And
you're
kind of
looking at
knows
the
that he
bad.
comes
You're
off
looking
like
at
that.
all the good, but I think there's a little bit of both.
No, I admit.
I think he has
I'm not saying he's
his
perfect.
faults, but I also think he has apologized a bunch of times and has changed as a person.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. This is the last. We can end it here. This is last and bang. I think you are right as well. I'm just saying when you agree, it's he doesn't have to talk about it anymore because he's done it. In my mind, I just think if you agree to do a show like Call Her Daddy, it's kind of what you're signing up for. In my opinion.
But I think
she
Hailey
didn't-
Bieber, for
she didn't
example,
give that to him.
Hailey
so it's
Bieber definitely wanted to talk about everything. She went on being I want to talk about this.
They didn't talk about
John
a
Mayer,
single thing.
It's I don't why, so I can get shit on TikTok if I mention Taylor Swift's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Definitely
it didn't.
fair.
It didn't go well for Hailey Bieber on there.
You don't think?
No. The reception to Hailey Bieber on Call Her Daddy was awful.
Really?
Not for me. I thought it was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
In the real world, I think everyone thought it was fine. But online, the reception was why would she do that? She was just making her own name for herself. Everyone's following all her trends now. She just ruined it, which in hindsight, I don't think is true at all. But people did not think that was a smart move by her at all.
Yeah. Goes both ways.
Yeah.
For these celebrities, it's always what happens. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Always.
Yeah, I thought it. I mean, I like Hailey Bieber a lot, so I thought it was.
We'll be
but-
good to you, John, if you come here.
Yes,
Yes.
but we'll have to ask you.
But
some
you
hard
did not
questions.
listen to the interview.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
just giving my.
I know you're giving your John Mayer opinion.
I'm just giving my
But
opinion
it's-
from what
it's
I'm
essentially
hearing.
what you've heard already.
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
yeah, there
though,
was. It wasn't a
I'm just-
massive.
Yeah.
I did. I wish he sang more Christmas songs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I wish he almost just sang a whole Christmas
Everyone
concert.
should look up. Please. What is the song? Please come
Have
home for
yourself
Christmas.
a merry little Christmas. He sang
No,
at
no.
the end. It was stunning.
Well, but please come home for Christmas is a song, right? Or I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Be home for Christmas.
Yes, look that up, John Mayer on YouTube.
All right, let's get into the rest of the
Blue
show.
Christmas too. Oh.
We're going to be doing our weekly watch report. Then we're going to go through the top 10 moments of pop culture this past year, both of ours. Then we have a great game of Christmas trivia. And that's it. Then that wraps up the
That's
year.
it.
We love you guys. Let's get into the weekly watch report. Hey Prime members, have you heard? Chicks in the Office is now ad-free on Amazon Music. With the Amazon Music app, you can get access to the largest catalog of ad-free top podcasts, and it's now included with Prime. To listen, visit amazon.com/chicksintheoffice. Avoid the ads and listen to your favorite Barstool shows on the go, offline, or wherever life takes you. Start listening ad-free by visiting amazon.com/chicksintheoffice. Once again, that's amazon.com/chicksintheoffice. Welcome back to the weekly watch report where we go over the things we watched this week. Not that much this week, honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely not as much as last week.
Definitely not as much. I'll go first. I rewatched the first season of The OC. That's gonna get an A+ for me.
Yeah,
that's the whole show gets an A+ for me. The OC is my favorite teen drama. Up against One Tree Hill, Gossip Girl, Friday Night Lights, 90210. The OC.
Vampire Diaries is up there for me.
The OC is my favorite one, hands down. A+. Season 1, by the way. That's all I got to this week. It's 25 episodes.
Yeah.
In the first season.
You watched all the first season?
Yep.
25 episodes.
I have stayed up until 3 or 4 in the morning every night.
Watching the OC?
Yeah. Last night, I stayed up once again until you texted me at 1:30 in the morning. I was up, but I was not on my phone because I was locked in. I have been on Monday's episode. I didn't go to sleep Sunday night till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
And then we came into work early to record, and I didn't wear makeup or anything. And I saw some people message me like, "Are you okay? Like, you didn't look great in the episode." And I didn't respond because the only answer was the fact that I was
stayed up too late watching
until
the OC.
4 a.m. watching the OC.
Yep.
And was like
happens.
feeling a little sick, and that was all.
I've done that before too. I've done that with One Tree Hill so many
That
times.
was basically the entire entire
one
week.
more episode.
I stayed up until at least 3 a.m. watching the OC.
Wow.
So
okay,
first season.
Okay.
I also watched the first season of The Sex Lives of College Girls. That was last week and this week. I forgot to mention it last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a B-.
Okay.
I'd like to give it
season one.
Season 1. I'd like to give it a C+.
I haven't watched, so I can't
afraid,
contribute to conversation.
I'm afraid to give it a C+. So I'll give it a B-. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like this unbelievably amazing show that everyone's making it out to be, but I thought it was good. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time watching the first season.
Noah, you liked that. You like it.
Sex Lives of College Girls. Yeah. No, I thought it got better toward the end of the season because it's going in a different direction now. It's like
second
becoming.
Season.
Oh, the second season. Yeah.
She hasn't watched the second season. We're just talking about the first one.
Oh, just the first one. Yeah, it's hard to even think back to like.
The
first one, but I like. Who's your favorite character?
Bella.
Which one's that?
The really smart Indian girl and her parents.
Really?
Like,
she's my least favorite.
Really?
I hate her.
Why?
Whoa.
She's just annoying.
I think she's funny.
I don't know.
Damn.
Okay.
Whoa. I really shot that one down. He's like, who's your favorite character? Oh, I hate her.
Well, she's a really smart.
Also, not a spoiler, but. Well, yeah, it would be a spoiler
Well, I think that her character is because Mindy Kaling wrote it.
No spoiler alerts.
Can I continue talking? I think that her character is based on Mindy Kaling, if I'm summing it up correctly, because she's like a smart Indian girl and her parents want her to be like all these things that she doesn't want to be. She wants to be a comedy writer. Yeah. No, so to me, I feel like that was based off of Mindy Kaling a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's not a far-fetched guess.
I didn't look further into it, but yeah, you have me second guess. No, I'm not going to second guess it. I like her.
You'll watch season 2 and you'll be like, okay.
All right. So everyone's going to be mad at me that I said she's my favorite character at this point.
I mean, her character arc is just going in the opposite direction.
Well, that's not your fault, Rhea. Okay. So,
well, I only watched the first season. I'll say season. I like Bella. She's my favorite.
Yeah, I'll say even season 1, I probably didn't like her. So.
Okay. Well, she makes me laugh, so I'm going.
I'm
with
not
her.
judging you.
Okay. Anyway. Then I watched The Menu. I just went to the movies and I saw The Menu. I talked about that on Monday. I thought that was a solid A.
Good movie.
Really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
I think I'm going to go see Avatar
I
tomorrow.
It was like the White Lotus in restaurant form, so I very much enjoyed it. Solid A.
Solid A. Anything else?
Nope.
Well, that makes sense. That wouldn't think you have any more time to
fit
anything in when you're watching
25 episodes of the OC to watch this week.
Of the OC.
So yeah, I really didn't have much time to fit anything else in there.
Oh, my sister really wants to go see Avatar. I think we're gonna go see it. I haven't watched the first one in so long. My friend said bad, not bad, but like just. I know I'm not gonna love it, but I'm gonna go anyway.
Don't go into it with that thought.
I know. 3 hours. I know. What did I watch this week? Okay. What did I watch? So I'm still watching Love Island Australia. I'm almost at the finale. Almost done. Just throwing that out there because that's something I'm watching. And I finished season 1 of Game of Thrones, because Jill and I are doing a Game of Thrones rewatch, so I'm spending some time watching Game of Thrones. Also, I haven't mentioned Abbott Elementary, but I have been watching Abbott Elementary. I'm almost caught up with like where it's currently on air, and I probably have like 3-ish episodes, maybe two or three. I just watched the Halloween one from this season. I love Abbott Elementary. I think it's an absolutely phenomenal show. Wednesday. Now, I have a bone to pick with the graphic from last week because it made it seem like I watched all of Wednesday and gave it a C, whatever I gave it. I don't remember exactly, somewhere in the C range, because it didn't have the episode numbers next to it like all the other shows did. So I only watched 1 to 3 of Wednesday, and I was like iffy on it. I will say, and you know, this is definitely, I don't want it to seem like it's just completely coming from peer pressure because everyone's like, what are you doing? It's the best show ever. I still don't think it's the best show ever. However, I will say 4 and 5 I watched this week, episodes 4 and 5. So I still have 3 left, and I thought those were much better. So Wednesday episode 4 to 5, I would give a B minus.
Okay, that's an improvement.
It is moving up from where
is.
it was.
It is so fucking hot in the studio.
It is
I
so
feel like I'm
hot.
gonna pass out.
I
I
also,
just want that on
you
record.
know,
If I faint
and like
on
I-
camera,
yeah.
it's because it is
I know.
100 degrees
I know.
in here.
And doing the podcast, what I was worried about last week is exactly what happened. Because I was like, people are going to be like, how is she giving that show such a bad score, but giving Real Housewives of Miami such
I really
a good
like
score?
the voice that you're giving the crowd.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what all you sound like.
Yeah. Well, it's not even, because sometimes it's like dudes. Like sometimes I can see it's dudes
the guys following
commenting
the
that don't
Instagram.
even listen to the podcast and are like, these girls are fucking brain dead if they think reality TV. I'm like, no, bro. That's not what I'm doing. It's a different scale. Reality TV is on a different scale. So Wednesday's moving up for me. My problem is I've just been watching so many different things. It's not like I've stuck to one thing and finished it. So I've been jumping around a lot. Emily in Paris season 3 came out. Now I specifically want this on the graphic, and if I don't get it, I will be very upset. Emily in Paris is a D+ in my mind, but an A in my heart. Like, it is objectively so cringe and bad, but I cannot stop watching. I've already watched 7 episodes. I've watched 1 through 7. I saw a lot of people, the memes of people being like, the hold Emily Paris has on me for that one night when I binged the whole season. Because it's really easy to watch fast. They're short episodes. There's only 10 of them. So 1 through 7 I've watched, and D+ in my mind, A in my heart. Like, it's just the love to hate, hate to love.
I think a lot of people would agree with you on that.
Yeah. Like, it was the point where when I saw that the new season came out, I was like, yes. But then I watched like the second episode, and in the second episode, I think it was the second episode, there's a moment where Lily Collins gets up on stage and sings this song to Alfie, and it's so, everything is just so cringe. But God, I just can't look away. I really can't. I just want to know what, I want to know where Emily ends up. How does
I can't
work
relate
go?
because I didn't remember how much I hated watching the first season that I just couldn't. I couldn't continue on.
Yeah. It's just I can't let her go. I need to know how it's going in Paris for Emily.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I watched The Holiday, which was my holiday movie of the week. It's an A+ every time. Fucking love that movie. Always. So freaking good. Oh, I forgot. I also caught up on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I haven't been watching the last few weeks, so I caught up and watched like the 4 that I've missed in the last month. And it's just fucking all over the place. It's really like, I don't know who's fighting with who, why this person, like they're all just at each other's throats. Jen Shah isn't doing the reunion now. She was going to do it. Now she's not doing it. I don't know. It's just like, she's such a big part of the season that's so annoying when then they don't do the reunion. Because it's like, how are they going to talk about all the fucking fighting they did with Jen throughout the whole season? So I did catch up. It's very Salt Lake City's been in the middle for me. I'm not going to lie. I would give it a C. Like, I'm still watching. It still got me, and I'm going to continue to watch. It hasn't lost me yet, but it's not as good as Real Housewives of Miami.
Not everything you watch is going to be an A.
No.
Not everything's going to hit it out of the park.
Nope.
Some things are just fine.
Exactly. And you just keep watching because it's just the dedication to the show. And I like to know what's happening. So that still has me. That's it for me. What do you got, Noah?
Okay, I watched a lot of movies this week.
Oh. Actually watch or on in the background?
No, mostly actually watch.
Okay, good.
For the most part, yeah. I watched... You ever watched The Gift with Jason Bateman?
No.
Have you heard about it?
I've heard of it.
I've seen like it before, like parts of it, but I never really watched it. And I kind of watched all the parts I haven't watched. I'll give it a B-. It's a thriller type movie. It's a good movie.
Okay. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it.
I watched Bodies.
Oh.
The movie with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Actually very entertaining, very good.
I wanted to watch it.
You recommend?
Yeah,
I wanted
to watch it.
Solid.
I recommend.
Wait,
I wanted to watch it.
The Gift.
I did the
I gave B-.
Oh, sorry.
I did like a couple weeks ago. Joe and I were playing some trailers for like movies that were just put on to rent, and I played that one, and he was like, "No."
Really?
so that one got
it had good reviews,
X'd
so that
for
kind
me.
of because I probably wouldn't have watched it, but then I saw it got pretty good reviews. I'm like,
yeah. I want to watch it. I want to see it. So wait, what did you give that one?
I'll give that one a B+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought it was like some good twists and turns.
It's like a solid like 89.
Yeah. Sex Lives of College Girls. I watched the final few episodes of season 2. Give it a B+.
And you hate Bella so much.
I mean, everyone. I mean, if you don't hate Bella after the end of season 2, then you're just a bad person.
Okay, that makes more sense. So she clearly does something bad.
Happened. Okay. Clearly, yeah.
So something happened bad,
yeah.
and I want it on record. I want to say that I did not watch the second season. So don't kill me for saying that Bella was my favorite character in the first.
Like she's just objectively not a good person right now. So maybe she'll change.
You keep saying that, but she doesn't know
what
you're talking
I
about.
know.
He's like talking down to me, like she's really not a good person.
She's just objectively
a bad
person.
Good person in the first one.
Yeah.
She was completely fine, goofy, funny in the first season.
Yeah.
She really like she was just like the comedic relief.
Yeah. No. And even if you like her, I'm not judging you for that.
Well, clearly, if she does something bad in the second season,
okay. What else do you have?
judge
Anything
her.
else?
Yes. I watched this movie About Fate. It came out this year. It's with who's in it? Emma Roberts and.
Oh, it literally just came out.
I don't know if it just
yes,
came
it did.
It just came out.
I'm almost positive it just came out.
It's Emma Roberts and Britt Robertson.
It came out September 9th.
Okay, it's not just. Cheryl Hines is in it.
Oh, yeah.
Curb Enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw because Emma Roberts posted on Instagram a week ago saying About Fate is now available on Prime Video worldwide.
Okay, so that's probably why I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
Madeline Pesh is in it.
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
It's good. Like that's a good background watch.
Emma Roberts has a new holiday movie with not holiday movie, it's just like rom-com with Luke Bracey coming out at the end of January. I'm very excited.
Together?
Yeah, they did Holiday.
Holiday. Yeah.
And now they have a movie called Maybe I Do coming out at the end of January. It looks really good. It's like them, but then like Diane Keaton, Susan Sarandon, I think is.
Diane Keaton's still out here.
And
acting,
William H. Macy and another older actor that is well known that I forget the name of at this moment in time.
Yeah. But I'll give that a C+.
Okay.
Fine. Nothing that great about it. I watched this movie for the first time called After Everything. Not sure you've heard about that. It's on Hulu where I watched it. But have you ever seen the movie 50-50 with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
No.
Or ever heard of it?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
You've watched it?
Yes.
So it's basically the same idea.
50-50 is when he's sick, right?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt gets cancer.
Yes.
This movie is basically the same exact thing, except it goes past the point of like his operation. Like it's like what after what happens, hence the name. After everything. But one great movie.
Who's in that?
Jeremy Allen White's the main guy.
Oh.
Great actor. Malcolm Monroe, who I know is like my number one crush.
Oh.
You know, that's another movie I've seen this year, Prey. But she's in that.
How many movies do you think you've watched this year?
No,
but she was in that. But I love her. She's great and great actress. Joe Keery's in this. Marissa Tomei.
Oh. Came out in 2018.
Yeah. But yeah, I never had heard of it. But I almost think I like it more than 50-50. Yeah, great movie. I'm gonna give that one I'll give that one an A.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
High up there.
Yeah. A minus, but I'll give it an A.
Okay.
And then last night Ria's like,
I'm gonna pass.
No, it's a song. We're
in a sweatshirt.
Speaking of,
we're being like they're what's the word? They're sweating us out. Like we're
speaking of being really hot, I watched a documentary on Netflix last night, The Volcano.
Okay. I've heard people talking about that one. Is that the guy that fell in?
No, this is about
or is that something else?
No, this is like 8 people, like a lot of people died in this.
Is there also one about Netflix about when a guy or am I making
This is Rescue from Wakari. It's in New Zealand.
Okay.
Volcano Island. So basically the premise is, this is a true story.
Yeah.
It happened a few years, I think 2019. 2019. People went on like a tour. It's like an hour and a half out of New Zealand. You go on a boat. It's like one of those tour guide things. They take you
to an island.
Volcano Island. Like it's just the whole island's a volcano. No one lives there.
Yeah.
They do a tour, and it erupted like when people were on the island, and anyone who survived is like severely burned.
Okay, it is. I am thinking of the same thing.
I'm pretty sure 8 people died.
Not
like
that somebody fell
that
in,
day, but like overall,
hurt.
like 22 people died. Like one guy's whole family, like his mom, dad, and sister died.
Jesus Christ!
Very
That's
depressing.
Terrible.
Very depressing.
Depressing. That's not really what I was expecting. I was kind of like, that people survived.
About volcanoes.
No, I knew that it was gonna be like.
Oh, that it would. Just
I thought
be
because I saw people being interviewed. I'm like, okay, and they're all burned. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well, people survived. And then it's like, no, a lot of people died.
Jeez.
I'll give it a B.
Hard to rate that one.
I know, it's hard to give that one a grade.
It's like
for sure.
all these people died, but it was a D.
Yeah. Poorly made documentary.
No.
Didn't really honor their lives.
Yeah.
But it was
It's a solid watch, but it's very depressing.
Yeah,
and
Jesus
sounds really
makes
depressing.
you never. I'm never going near a volcano. I'll tell you that.
No, I don't really
didn't really
find
have
an
any
interest
desire to go
to
near
ever
one.
go near a volcano.
No.
Like ever.
Nope.
No. Why risk?
Why
Because it's
risk?
not even like when you hear
You
it.
could look at pictures of them.
You probably
online.
think like
look at it from a far distance.
what you think. Probably just hearing a volcano erupted and people died. You probably think like lava, like everything. No, it's just all the black, like it's just a black fog and all the steam. Just the steam alone will burn your skin off.
Oh
My God. You learned a lot in this
Oh,
documentary.
I did, yeah.
God, Jesus.
And like
that's
rocks flying through the air,
That's
like
terrible.
like they said it was the darkest, like any pitch black you've ever been. It's darker than that.
Oh my God. Okay. No, you're scaring the shit out of me
Okay.
now. It's that's awful.
But give it a watch.
And Jesus Christ, those poor families.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, it
That
really
is awful. All right, you got. Was that it?
That was it. Yeah.
You
Finish
really
on a high
ended
note.
on a high note there for sure.
Yeah. That one. That wraps
Happy
up.
holidays.
That wraps up the weekly watch report. Okay, we're gonna get into our top 10 moments of 2022. Each of our own top 10 that we curated. How do you want to do this?
Some similarities, some differences. Should we just? I think we should go
One for one.
one for one.
Okay, I like that. So we
Yeah.
go 10,
10.
9. All right.
Yeah. Number 10.
Clocking in at number 10.
Coming in at number 10 for me, Fran,
Yes.
is Ben Affleck and J-Lo getting married. I think it deserves to make the list for the journey, the distance, the time, the reconnect, the reconciliation of the two of them. And I just I think about them and I think, wow, it's so sweet. 2022, these two crazy kids got married 20 years after they were supposed to get married. So I'm a big fan of them connecting, so I wanted them to make my list. So they're my number 10.
That's a good answer. My number 10 is the rise of Julia Fox. I feel like
deserved.
It was a big year for her. You know, started off with the Uncut Gems stuff in the beginning of the year.
Yep.
You know, she was
unfortunately dating Kanye. The interview mag that came out right after New Year's Eve. Everyone was like, what the hell's going on? Yep.
Her TikToks. Just the rise of Julia Fox is at number 10.
That's a good one. 9 for me is Kanye versus Pete Davidson. That one went on for quite some time. Specifically, Kanye's attacks on Pete Davidson feel like were extremely discussed throughout this year. To say we have ended in a terrible place with Kanye is an understatement to end 2022. But I think we'll look back at some of those biggest moments and remember all the weird shit he posted about Pete Davidson.
Good answer.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Clocking in at number 9 for me is Britney Spears versus Jamie Lynn Spears. A lot of back and forth between the two sisters. At some point, we felt like we were violating the two of them, but yet they kept on giving us more information. And so that also felt like it went on for a really long time. And just Britney Spears in general, there was a lot going on this year. So that's number 9 for me.
Now, here's where I think we have there's some overlap. So I don't know if we want to like fully discuss things, but we can continue. 8 for me is Rihanna's pregnancy announcement. Just the pregnancy as a whole. Just the entire pregnancy of the entire year. The photos, the magazine covers, everything was just absolutely stunning and memorable, especially the outfits. So that's number 8 for me.
Number 8 for me is the Adam Levine sexting scandal. We can't look past this man's DMs that were embarrassing as a whole.
I know. That was, I honestly, I forgot about that and it didn't make my list. And when I saw it on your list, I was like, that's a really good one. I forgot about that.
That one really, I don't know if I would say shock. It was just the DM aspect that people were really taken back by the way this man DMs.
Yep.
So number 8's going to him. I'll just piggyback, go to 7. I put the Rihanna and A$AP Rocky pregnancy there. Mine's more about the fact that it was Rihanna and A$AP having a baby together, in which as a couple I have been dreaming of being together for quite some time, for years, you know. For before they were in dating, I was rooting for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky to be together. Then they got together and had a baby. So that's more for personal reasons. I chose that one.
Yeah. 7 for me is Britney Spears' wedding. Specifically, the wedding was absolutely iconic. The guest list, the photos. It's just, you think back and you're like, what a group of people that were invited to that wedding. Like, I will remember that picture of Britney and Drew Barrymore, Versace Donatella, and Selena. And so there was like one other, Paris Hilton. And that's really stuck in my mind. So the Britney wedding is 7 for me. 6 is Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala with the Marilyn Monroe dress. Not specifically like wearing the dress, but how much of a shitstorm there was surrounding her wearing the dress. Whether when she was wearing it, was it damaged? Did she ruin it? The conversation about the dress was larger than life.
That's a good one. I took the Marilyn Monroe dress off of mine, knowing that you had it on yours, and I did not include any weddings on my list, also knowing that you had weddings. Yeah. Because the weddings for me, you know how would I say it? It's always a good for them.
They fit our list fit our personalities, I think.
I don't know, because I love love and I love weddings. Yeah. It's just more like the drama isn't popping off for me there. Yes. It's more like a good for them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying more like when we talk about it on the podcast.
Yes.
You
could sense the excitement.
Yeah. It's more from me.
Number 6 for me is Austin Butler as Elvis.
Yep.
Now, I almost
forgot to be on your list.
I almost forgot to add this, but it has to be on my list. I had to rearrange my entire list to add Austin Butler as Elvis. How do I not add Austin Butler as Elvis onto my list after how much I talked about him. My dad texted me today and said, "What's the kid's name who plays Elvis?" I said, "Austin Butler." "Why?" He said, "I hate that kid." I said, "LMAO, why?" He said, "To be that good looking, to also be able to sing and act is just too much for one man. He really is a good looking guy and sort of has an Elvis look to him." So Dad, you don't hate him, you're in love with him, is what I gathered from that text message. So Austin Butler as Elvis clocks in at number 6 for me. Felt like that was a good spot.
Definitely. 5 for me is, I think our top 5s are very similar. 5 for me is the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. That absolutely occupied our lives for weeks. People were watching the live feed of the literally in court, taking notes, locked in, updates every day. So as far as news worthy, like that dominated for a solid month.
That had everyone hooked.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me was when Pete Davidson sent a picture of himself to Kanye West in Kim's bed.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, holy shit, he really just did that. You know, like that was big. That was a big moment. And then bouncing off you, number 4 for me was the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. Because like you said, that just had everyone hooked. That like a legal case we were dealing with 2 celebrities. Yeah. Crazy.
That we all just watched completely. 4 for me is Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez uniting in a picture together. That kind of wraps up, the whole conversation all year of Hailey and Selena and Hailey on Call Her Daddy and everything that created. But really just, I will remember that picture as a iconic part of 2022 to see them gathering together and actually being in a photo together. So that's my number 4.
Number 3 for me is Hailey and Selena reuniting, a little bit higher for me. I had a lot of stock in Hailey Bieber at a young age. And so I was rooting for these two to just make amends.
Yeah.
And I lost my mind when I saw that picture of them 2 together.
3 is for me, I separated these things. So 3 for me is the Don't Worry Darling press tour. Miss Flo, Shia, Olivia, Harry, the whole dynamic that, does include I would say, Olivia and Harry moments. I almost feel like Harry Styles, like being on tour for the entire year, deserves to be on here. It's not, but I'm just know that I do think as far as just moments of the year, it just wasn't like one moment because it just lasted forever, what felt like forever, but that was amazing. So 3 for me is the press tour. And then I'll say 2 is, I separated them. So 2 is just Spitgate. 2 is just for me its own moment of, did Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
That was a good moment. Yeah. Really good moment.
Yep.
So number 2 for me, and I want to clarify, this could have gone, 1 and 2 could have gone either way for me. Number 2 for me is the Will Smith slap.
Yeah.
And some might say, why is that not your number 1? But that is because my number 1 is the entirety of Don't Worry Darling.
Yeah.
The press tour, the breakups between Jason and Olivia, the breakup between Harry and Olivia, the Shia LaBeouf videos, Spitgate, everything, the nanny coming out with those text messages, everything having to do with Don't Worry Darling, the press tour, everything is number 1 for me.
And all people involved.
Every person, Miss Flo, all of it is one thing for me. And that will take my number 1 spot. And number 2 will go to Will Smith. It's basically 1A and 1B.
Yeah.
2 will have to go to Will Smith. 1 completely all the Don't Worry Darling stuff.
1 for me is Will Smith. That's just, that'll be a where were you for years to come. Where were you when Will Smith got up on stage and slapped Chris Rock?
It'll never.
No, it never will.
There'll never be something like that.
Which is why, as far as just moments that took over every single corner of the world, internet, everything, that made the earth stop its rotation for a minute.
It did, because everyone was like, wait a second, Will
everyone
Smith just
lost their fucking minds.
Chris Rock.
It's also one of the biggest famous people in the world.
2 of the biggest famous people.
Yes.
Will Smith and Chris Rock are so fucking famous.
So famous. So that
Who's
takes
more. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
that Will Smith.
Yeah,
Easily.
not close.
It's Will Smith.
Yeah. That takes the number 1 spot for me for sure. And that's 2022, folks.
That was 2022.
Now
Fun
let
year,
us know if
a
you
lot
think
of
we
drama.
forgot some stuff. I will say, like, if we were doing this like March Madness, my first 2 out that didn't make my top 10 list were Travis and Courtney getting married, just because I was just like thinking back of it. I'm like, over it.
I didn't include any weddings,
Yeah.
so I wasn't going to include that.
Yeah, it just, there was a lot of talk around it. They got married multiple times. So, you know, I just think because like literally my first 2 out were the things that I just kind of got tired of talking about.
Same.
So that's fine. So it was between that and MGK and Megan Fox getting engaged. Like like those 2 relationships, I was, by the time December 2022 has rolled around, I was like, they've fallen down my list of.
Yeah. Also, the more recent stuff is hard to put on a list because things age, right? Like when you look back on all these things,
For
you're
sure.
like, wow, we talked about that for a while. This was really good when it was happening.
For sure.
So I'm sure there'll be more recent stuff that we'll look back on and be like, that was really good in 2022. But for now, that wraps up 2022.
It does. It does. I think those were 2 very good lists. I feel like we, between the both of us, really included it.
I think we covered most of it.
I was going to
good
ask you
stuff.
who your favorite guests you've had on were.
Drew Barrymore, Zoe Deutsch.
Give me top 5. Not in any order, just like your
Drew
favorite 5
Barrymore,
guests.
Zoe Deutsch, our episode with Craig and Austin,
Justin Long.
Justin Long.
It's hard because I forget what's all been in this year. You know?
Starting.
Like I forget like who we had in February of this year. You know, like I had to look back and think about
Sarah Hyland.
it. Yes. Zoe pops up very high in my mind. I love Frankie Jonas.
Frankie Jonas.
Trying to think who
Glenn
else
Powell, even though he was
came
on
in
Zoom.
here.
Glenn
Yeah,
Powell
Glenn
as
Powell
well.
was awesome, even though it was Zoom. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Recency bias. Like
Yeah. We'd have to-
I got to go back to like the spring and try and remember
Drew Barrymore's.
other people. But yeah, I mean Drew Barrymore
is number one.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's Drew Barrymore.
Can't beat Drew
It's
Barrymore.
just absolutely so.
That
But it
wraps
was a
up.
great year.
Great year.
Great year. Happy to do another year with you guys. Excited for 2023. Good things only. Thanks to Sarah for joining our team. She's sitting in
Yes.
here right now, which is a very exciting part of the year.
Devin.
And Devin has, kicked ass all year as always. And same with you, Noah, even when you're annoying.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And
Solid year.
great year, I think.
I'm excited for next year.
And you, Rhea, you had a great
Thanks.
year.
Thank you. You think
I
so?
really do feel like you had a
Let's
great
do our
year.
top-
I
Rhea
I
moments.
genuinely feel,
I feel
like
like
this
you
was
had a
the best
great
year of
year.
my life.
Yeah.
Like I know that sounds insane from an outsider's perspective. People might be like, "This year was the best
No.
year of life." It was.
No,
the best year of my life.
I
I
would
think
second that
you
statement.
knowing me,
Yeah.
it was the best year of my
Yeah.
life. So thank you.
Yeah.
I think you've had a great year as well.
I
You've
thought so too.
stayed pretty steady though.
I'm
you stay
I
pretty
don't-
even keel. You know,
I don't really fall off the path too
I'm
too
more like a
hard.
little bit of a roller coaster, but I feel like this was my favorite year.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say I really
best year of my life.
I liked this year too a lot. Just, I think for a lot of people it was a year that just outside of pandemic life and maybe getting to travel and do some more stuff again was great for people.
I had so
and
much
some-
fun
a lot
this
of good
year.
stuff.
Like genuinely the most fun I've ever
Yeah.
had in my life.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Noah was a part of it.
Yeah.
You know? All of you were a part of it.
Yep. So very excited for 2023.
Yes.
And I hope everybody has a great year.
I do too as well.
This is it, guys. We're only a few days away from the big holidays, the end of the year, and there are so many festivities that come with it. But in between the shindigs and socializing, it's important to pause and make time for the little moments too. So take a second or two to chill this holiday season with Coors Light, the beer that's made to chill. And right now you can enter for a chance to win a Coors Light Chill Holiday Kit. So stay tuned for details on how to enter. You can take a break from the holidays hustle with Coors Light. The mouths on the bottles and cans even turn blue when your beer is cold. That way you always know when it's time to chill. So for me, it's the Sundays. I love to chill, relax, reset with the Coors Light. But yeah, there's, a lot of holiday festivities going on. Make sure you are enjoying a nice ice cold Coors Light. So make time to chill this holiday season and reach for the beer that's made to chill. And go to CoorsLight.com/chicks for your chance to win an exclusive chill holiday kit, complete with sweatsuit, beanie, socks, and gift cards. That's CoorsLight.com/chicks. No purchase necessary. Ends 1/2/23 at 11:59 p.m. CT. Must be legal resident of the 50 USDC, 21 years of age or older. Void where prohibited. So see official rules at believeandchill.com for entry instructions, odds, prizes, restrictions, etc. Celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Rhea and Fran. This is game 59. This is Christmas Trivia Edition. We are joined by the lovely Ava and her cousin Nick, who are very excited, and I'm excited to have them here as well. Listen, we played Christmas Trivia at our New York live show. We sucked. So this should be extremely interesting. Ava and Nick,
They just
welcome
found
to the
out
show.
that it's Christmas trivia.
Also, they're
Brand new information.
they're the first ones out of the
Winners out
winners.
of the
Yes.
merch hats.
So thank you very
The
much
magical merch
for
hat.
buying our merch, and we are so excited to have you here today. It's going to be a great game. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
All right, guys. 15 rounds, 15 questions, all Christmas themed. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal. And if it goes into overtime like it did at the live show, and I don't know how long we'll keep
I got
this
plenty
going.
of questions. I think we go forever.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Great.
wow,
Oh,
okay.
good. Okay. So hope everybody's schedules are clear.
Christmas joy.
No, I am excited. This is also coming out on our last episode of the year, so we're feeling festive, guys.
Yes.
It's nice. It's
Yeah,
Christmas.
you're even dressed up for it.
Yeah, I tried to be a little
I love your
festive.
sweater.
Yeah, I tried to be a little festive. And Noah's gonna give us a movie. We're gonna guess the Rotten Tomato score. Out on a limb here, it's gonna be a Christmas movie, and whoever is the closest will get to go first. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Okay, today's movie is recent movie, Falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So one of you throw out a guess.
Okay, I've heard it was awful. I'm gonna honestly go with like 8%.
Oh wow, that's
Rhea could throw out a guess. I mean, if I'm giving it like a personal F,
Yeah, I'm going 3%.
the critics have gotta hate it.
3%.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go above you. I'm gonna go at like 9%. I'm gonna take the high.
I'm gonna say 5.
You're gonna be shocked. 61.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
60? That movie has a 61
There's no chance.
It
critic
does.
score.
Yes.
Are you sure?
The
I'm
critic.
sure. I just looked it up just now because I didn't believe in myself again. You can look it up.
That's a
Oh
critic,
my
not 61 for
God.
the
Is it just
Lindsay
because-
Lohan brings it?
I know.
Really.
Is it just because it was like Lindsay Lohan's big comeback?
I am
People were actually kind of mad at me. that I
utterly
gave it.
shocked.
People were kind of mad at me. I gave it an F. I'm not gonna lie.
It was so bad. It was so bad. It was unbelievably bad.
I didn't watch it.
I couldn't finish it.
Oh my
I-
God! And it still has 51 reviews. I thought like maybe it'd be a really low number of reviews. A 56% audience score.
61%. Holy shit. Okay, so it goes to you guys at 9%.
Wow. Okay, we went the high.
But
all right.
wow, that is a
That's the-
crazy
yeah.
score. That is a crazy score.
That's the first time that's there. I'm trying to do the
I'm
math.
looking at these reviews. I'm shocked.
Is it just people loving Lindsay Lohan being like,
Yes,
I'm so
yes,
bad?
yes.
I figured
She's
that's what it is.
Really
Okay.
bad in the movie. Like she's not
Yeah.
good in it.
It's like the reviews are like, it's great to see Lindsay Lohan doing well.
Yes,
like those are the
exactly.
reviews.
Yeah. Well, like I'm
Comeback.
happy Lindsay Lohan's
Yeah.
doing great. I love Lindsay Lohan, but she was awful in the movie.
She looks good.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Bad acting. All right, let's get on with trivia. Question number 1.
That is absolutely devastating.
We'll go
news.
to
Okay.
Ava and Nick.
All right. Question number 1 to Avon and cousin Nick.
Yeah, I
think it
think
was
strictly cousin
Strictly
Nick.
cousin
Yeah.
Nick. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Jackie from Raleigh, North Carolina. What is the name of the Christmas tree farm that Taylor Swift grew up on?
If you don't know you said you were bringing Taylor Swift history.
How am I supposed to?
Love some good
The name of the
some good
Christmas tree
family
farm that-
banter.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it
15
some-
seconds.
Or Evermore. I don't know. I feel like maybe it has something to do with like the title. I don't know.
Hit it.
This is a complete guess. I guess like Evermore Forest.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
I have no idea. The song's playing in my head, but I don't think she says the name in the song. It's like something. I want to say like something Creek. Farm.
Milleridge Farm.
Pepperidge Farms.
Yeah. Millridge.
Final answer
Yeah,
is
I mean,
what?
our final answer is Millridge Farm.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Pine Ridge Farm.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
it's close.
Is it?
You guys were
She
close.
said Millridge.
Pine Ridge.
Oh,
Pine
yeah,
Ridge.
that's true. That's true. All right. Also, I'm kind of sick, so just apologies for how I'm sounding right now.
Okay.
It's
All
very,
right.
It's okay.
it's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah. Okay. Still 0-0. This one's to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Kat from Toronto. In the movie The Holiday, Cameron Diaz's character is making a movie trailer featuring what two celebrities?
This is Lindsay Lohan and James Franco. Lindsay Lohan and James Franco. Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Good job.
That is the question. That is the question I thought you would have asked at the live show.
Yeah. The problem is so many people sent in so many just either Holiday, Love Actually,
Love
or Elf,
Actually, yeah.
where I have so many, but I can't.
Yeah, it's just to be quizzed on one movie.
Yeah. Okay. 1-0. Rhea and Fran. This is to Ava and cousin Nick. Shout out Abby from Somerville, New Jersey. In Love Actually, Karen finds a gold necklace for Christmas from her husband. She actually ends up getting a CD instead. What artist is on the CD?
When's the last time you watched this movie? I haven't watched it.
No, I don't have
I
that.
don't like this movie.
Okay.
Just guess someone.
Give me a year range. I don't even remember like who are we thinking that could even be. Oh crap.
Just name. Isn't it like a? Just guess someone. Just guess any CV, any artist.
I have no freaking idea. I don't even know the time range of this.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
Throw someone out there.
Billy Joel.
Final answer.
Sure.
Yeah.
False.
I just like went through false.
False.
I don't know why I said that.
I just like went through because I was like female singer. It's definitely female singer. I was thinking like in the north. It's fuck. Joni Mitchell? Joni Mitchell? Joni Mitchell.
I have no idea.
Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell. Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Come on.
All right.
I remember because
Both sides now.
Because she puts it on
She puts
and
it on.
cries.
Honestly,
yeah.
I cried that scene.
Yeah.
All right.
Noah's cracking jokes today.
No, that's not a joke.
Yeah.
How could you watch that scene and not cry?
I've only seen each of those movies one time, so
Yes.
I am going to sit here and not know anything. It's going to be quite frustrating.
All right, 2-0. Rhea and Fran, and this is to them. Shout out Tessa from Traverse City, Michigan. What is the safe word Brad and Kate use in 4 Christmases?
I don't know this at all. I haven't watched 4 Christmases in forever. Is it like a fruit? Like a... I don't know why fruit's the first thing that came to my mind, but I think I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
I don't know. I saw it on
15
TV the other
seconds.
day.
Five seconds.
Let's just go with banana.
So defeated.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
banana,
about,
final
about
answer.
Christmas trivia.
Incorrect.
Like, not a single
To
thing.
Ava and cousin
I
Nick.
made that very clear to Noah.
Okay. I don't know why the first thing that popped in my head was pineapple. I don't know if that.
See,
I love
me
it.
too. And I don't know. That's got to be from something else.
I know. I just
Like some other TV show
Yeah,
or
that-
movie must have had like a plot line with that.
Well,
yeah.
you don't know.
10
It could be
seconds.
that.
Yeah, it could be this.
Okay, I'm
Just go
going
with
with I'm going with my gut, which is pineapple. But
Incorrect. You guys weren't. It's in the Christmas spirit, you know. Mistletoe.
oh.
What? Somebody had a pineapple as a safe word in some movie
Yeah.
or show or something recently that made me think. I also thought watermelon. I don't know why I immediately went to
All the
fruit.
fruits.
I don't know why I immediately went to fruit.
All right. 2-0 still.
On Love Island, Australia, their word
Okay.
is peaches.
Rhea and
Maybe that's
Fran.
what you're
That's
thinking
it.
of.
This is to Ava and cousin Nick. Shout out Libby from Indianapolis. In Home Alone, where is the McAllister family traveling to when they forget Kevin at home?
They go to the first one.
The first one.
They go to Paris.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, thank God.
All right, on the board.
Good job.
Thank you.
2-1, Rhea and Fran. This is question number 6. Shout out Ashley from Pittsburgh. And this is just representing all walks of life now.
Oh.
What
What a preface.
What 1990s children? The only reason I put this in. What 1990s children's cartoon dedicated an episode to Hanukkah and coined the phrase, "A Maccabee's gotta do what a Maccabee's gotta do"? I don't know if that's anything.
1990s children's cartoon?
Yes.
Doug?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
No, Maccabees. I read that wrong. Maccabee.
Oh,
I said Maccabees.
Maccabees.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Rugrats.
Okay, let's go Rugrats.
Yeah, gotta be Rugrats. Final answer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that changes everything.
You gotta
Babies
read the
versus
whole
Maccabees.
Yeah, you gotta give us the whole quote.
Okay. 3-1. Rhea and Fran. All right. This question is to Ava and cousin Nick. Shout out Sophie from Boston. How many Christmases does Harry Potter spend at Hogwarts throughout the entire series?
Okay.
Um,
Do you even know how many Harry Potter movies there are?
there's 8 movies. There's 7 books.
Okay.
There's 8 movies because
8
the last
movies.
one's broken up into 2. But he doesn't always spend Christmas there.
So
One he
Under
spends,
8?
I'm pretty sure, with the Weasleys.
10 seconds.
we get 7. You want to go?
Maybe
Want to go
maybe
6?
like
4.
Sure.
You want to go 4? You're sure? I'd be
I
like
don't know.
5. Sounds better than 4, but okay. Go ahead. Hit it at 4.
Okay, I guess we're going with 4.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh my God! I can't believe it.
All right.
I'm honestly
Crazy.
glad you guys got that one right.
Yeah, I was really
that
hoping
was
you were
worth
going to
it.
persuade her to change it to 5.
I probably would have said. I probably would have said 5.
It's 4. I did
Yeah.
all the research. I was like, let me make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like a hard one to verify. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
hard because
did.
it could be different books to movies.
Yeah.
I
But
did
we
the
got
research.
it, so.
You got it. Okay. 3-2, Rhea and Fran. This question is to them. Rhea, if you're going to get any question right, it's going to be this
Oh
one.
my God, do not do this to me.
Okay, question number 8. Shout out Claire from Minneapolis. Which rapper wrote a new Christmas song for the 2018 animated movie The Grinch?
Tyler the Creator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Fran. Tyler
Yeah.
the Creator.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
Fran. All right.
When it comes to Christmas, I'm telling you, you lose me. And it sounds like I hate Christmas. I don't. I just don't pay attention to, like,
Yeah.
any, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, 4-2, Rhea and Fran. This is question number 9. Shout out Lauren from Indiana. And this is to Ava and cousin Nick. What celebrity was given as a gift in a gift box during the Sunny with a Chance So Random holiday special?
What a hilarious question.
A celebrity given in a gift box. Sunny with the Chance. Is that a
That's the one with,
Dan Schneider show? Like, so it was so weird. Like,
that was one with Demi Lovato.
okay,
I don't know.
who would they give? I don't know.
10 seconds.
Someone has to be something like very notable. I feel like
I think it's Disney. Is it Disney? Or is that Nickelodeon?
that's Nickelodeon. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Just
Get
guess
to a
someone.
celebrity.
Time
Um,
is up.
All right, pass.
Oh, all right, so Rhea and Fran.
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought that was a funny question. What celebrity? Can you read it again? Celebrity given in a gift box?
What celebrity was given as a gift in a gift box?
I don't. It's gonna be something so
So
random,
so-
which I
yeah,
hate that I'm saying
fine,
so
yeah,
random
yeah,
for Sunny with a Chance.
I don't even have a guess.
I don't have.
Nothing.
No.
Joe Jonas.
That's a
Oh.
good guess, just because it's Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn
I should probably have known that.
I watched the clip too. It's funny.
I didn't love Sunny with a Chance.
I actually did like Sunny with a
Yeah.
Chance. I did.
Okay. Question number 10 to Rhea and Fran. I'm going to play a clip from a movie, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Boy.
What's your name, sweetie?
Darcy.
Hi, Santa. Yes, Carol Vanstone. I'm here with Darcy. I know, terrible name. And she's being a little shit here in the first class lounge, so I think we should cancel all of her Christmas presents this year. Great. Bye. I hope it was worth it.
Sounds
that
like
Jennifer
It
Aniston?
sounds like Jennifer Aniston. But what Christmas movie is Jennifer Aniston in?
I don't know.
Can you play it again?
Is that illegal?
No,
What?
no,
No,
but
we-
people
we
never
do it all the
ask.
time.
We always let
No, people do.
people ask.
What's your name, sweetie?
Darcy.
Hi, Santa. Yes, Carol Vanstone. I'm here with Darcy. I know, terrible name. And she's being a little shit here in the first class lounge, so I think we should cancel all of her Christmas presents this year. Great. Bye.
I have no idea. I
I
just
hope it was worth it.
first class lounge
All right, I'm going to give you
kid
10
makes
seconds.
me think like I only have unaccompanied minors as a guess.
Okay, go with that.
Okay, unaccompanied minors.
Incorrect. To
That's
Ava
all I
and
can
Cousin
think
Nick.
of too.
I just saw like young kids flying.
It does sound like it is Jennifer.
It is Jennifer Aniston. Can you play it again?
Okay, they already played it twice.
No.
I'll play it one more time.
Okay.
What's your name, sweetie?
Darcy.
Hi, Santa. Yes, Carol Vanstone. I'm here with Darcy. I know, terrible name. And she's being a little shit here in the first class lounge, so I think we should cancel all of her Christmas presents this year. Great. Bye. I hope it was
Calling
worth
movies
it.
with Jennifer Aniston and just go with that. What do you
I
have? for
really
stuff?
can't think of any.
That's wonderful.
All right, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I can't think of one.
Throw out any movie. You love Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, Friends. That's all I got. That's
Okay,
not a
we-
movie, no.
Pass.
All
What is
right.
it?
Is it like not a holiday movie?
It is. Christmas is
What?
in the title of the movie.
Oh,
What is it?
Christmas with the Cranks.
No.
Oh.
Office Christmas Party.
Oh.
That movie
Oh.
had so many people in it. Remember
I never saw that.
Olivia
no,
Munn,
I don't think I did
Jennifer
either.
Aniston,
Yeah, I did see that actually.
TJ, what's his name? TJ. Yeah.
Office Christmas Party. Is that something? When did that come out?
Like in the last 10 years, I would say.
Okay. I
Uh,
just have no gauge on that movie at all. Like I can't.
2016.
Oh, okay.
Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston, Kate
No,
McKinnon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't. I must have missed that one.
All right. Okay, so still 4-2 Rhea and Fran. This is question number 11 to Ava and Cousin Nick. Shout out Vildana from Brooklyn. In the Christmas episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, season 1, what does London give to Maddie as her Secret Santa gift?
Oh, for hell's sake. Wait, which one gives to which?
What does London give to Maddie?
So London is. Maddie's actually plays down in London. So.
London's the Tipton, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be something like bougie, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
I feel like she always made fun of her for not looking good or something.
great, like a beautiful holiday sweater, maybe.
Like maybe like makeup or something.
Or
I
that.
don't know.
Go with
Maybe.
Time is up.
Okay.
makeup.
Makeup.
Go with it.
Incorrect.
I only know what Maddie gives to London.
Oh no.
I think she gives her. Like
You
a knitted-
know that?
a knitted-
Yeah.
I know everything about that
Maddie
episode.
give-
The two people, Mary and Joseph, they get stuck in the elevator. They
Yeah.
run out of gas. Arwen has to like make them all
What
warm.
does Maddie get London?
Carrie pretends she's in Mexico.
Maybe
Any
that'll
other
help-
question?
Maybe that'll help us.
I just know she gives her like a knitted like blanket of some
Why
sort.
do I feel like she gave her a mirror? Is that just
Let's go
totally
with
out
that.
of left field?
Let's go with mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Incorrect. The correct answer is a badly hand knit sweater.
Oh,
I said a beautiful sweater. Oh my
right.
God.
I thought it was when Maddie got.
You were right. You got it mixed
I mixed it
up
up
in your own head. Did you hear what she said?
I said
Yeah.
a knitted.
She was like, I only remember Maddie gave London a poorly knitted sweater. Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right.
I was so excited about that question.
I know, and you knew. You know what? You knew the answer still.
Somewhere deep in there, it
Yeah,
wasn't coming
you
out
knew
right,
the
but
answer still.
I
Okay.
didn't. But it's okay.
Question number 12. Rhea and Fran is still at 4-2. Shout out Ashley from Pittsburgh. And this is to Rhea and Fran. How many candy canes does Glenn Coco receive in Mean Girls?
2. 4. 4. 4. 4 for you, Glenn Coco. 4.
I
4.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct.
Nice. There you go.
Gosh.
Why did I think it was none?
None for Gretchen Wieners.
None for Gretchen Wieners.
Ah.
I thought that in my head too. I was like, and none for Glenn. No, that's not right.
All right.
4 for you.
Glenn
Good
Coco.
for you, Glenn Coco.
5-2. Ava and Cousin Nick are going to have to get the final 3 questions right to send this to overtime.
Great.
We got this.
Okay, question number 13 to them. Shout out CL from New Jersey. I actually believe this is this girl CL is friendly with a guy who I was good friends with in college. So shout out to you guys. Shout out Pat Kelly.
Very nice.
That's
Christmas spirit there.
Yeah.
good story.
Okay. In Elf, Buddy talks to a little girl in the doctor's office waiting room. What does that little girl want for Christmas?
Is it a bike or dolls?
I mean, Dollhouse just fits I feel like Dollhouse just fits.
Something saying like a bike, like a pink bike. Ugh. No, I don't know. Barbie Dream House.
It feels way too specific. Okay. Go with bike. I feel like.
No, I think now.
Oh well, for shit's sake. God.
I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Well, I don't either. So.
All right, time is up.
I'm thinking the Barbie house.
Incorrect.
I can't remember. She's so cute, and then she's in bed when they do the Christmas. She says, "Thanks, buddy." It's like something very specific. Easy bake oven. Easy
Final
bake
answer?
oven. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
You're gonna know right when I say it.
I thought that was it.
Susie talks a lot.
Oh, Susie talks a lot.
Oh.
Fuck. Yep. I knew it was like
You
it
didn't?
was a specific toy name.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
All right. Well, you guys get the win, but we'll do the final 2 questions. Okay. Question number 14 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Anna from Philly. What is the name of the holiday Frank Costanza created to replace Christmas?
Fuck.
This is Festivus.
Yes.
Yeah. Festivus, final answer.
Correct.
Wow. It's getting crushed over here.
All right, 6-2. Final
That
question.
episode was just on TV.
All right, final question. We gotta get.
Shout out
this.
Caroline from Long Island. This is to Ava and Cousin Nick. What is Disney Channel's slogan during the holidays?
Huh?
Huh?
That is way too open-ended.
Is it?
I don't
Disney
know. I guess
Channel.
we'll see when we hear the answer.
slogan.
It's gotta be something super cheap.
Like-
Happy. No.
Like
Uh-huh.
Disney,
What is
Disney
Disney-
Channel?
Is it like one word or
no, it's
two
like
words?
Disney Channel's blank. Disney Channel's blank.
Holiday spectacular.
That sounds like something in
Slogan?
Disney
5
Channel.
seconds.
Is this like ABC Family when they played it?
The seven, like the
Disney
25 days of
Channel.
Christmas.
Maybe something like that. You have anything like
Time
that?
is up.
Go for Holiday Spectacular. I don't know what else to say.
We'll pass.
You pass
Disney
them.
Channel's Fa La 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 Christmas.
Oh.
Sure.
Something like that.
Go with that.
I'm going with that.
What she said, final answer.
I wish I could give it to you because that's basically it, but not it. It's Disney Channel's Fa La La Days.
Oh, that is literally.
I knew that the
mean,
fa la la
yeah.
was in there, but
I'd give you that one too.
no, fa la la days is different than
They're
fa la
including.
la.
They're including everyone. Ray is only including.
La la la
Yeah,
la la
sorry.
Christmas.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have thought that one. I knew that fa la la was in there,
Yeah.
but nope, I didn't get that one.
Wow.
All right.
I was
Wow.
really hoping for an OC question in there because I just watched the Chris McGa episode last night.
Oh, that is a good. I could have seen that being sent in for us for sure.
Final score: Rhea and Friends 6, Cousin Nick and Ava 2.
That was close, guys.
that was
no,
a great
that
game.
was honest, no. That
It felt close.
you never know what
Yep.
you never know what turn you're gonna get with Christmas trivia.
Also, it was a great game, and Ava, you brought a great guest. I honestly, the people coming on have really a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
I feel like dead weight over here, but
No,
No,
you guys,
no. You brought the
guys were
banter.
great. You guys were great, and
Yeah.
honestly, you deserve to come on for a real
Yes.
trivia game because Noah just didn't tell you this
Yeah,
was
we'll
Christmas.
have you guys on for a real game of trivia.
All right,
Okay,
sounds
cool.
good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
and,
you, guys.
send us your send me your address and sizes, and we'll send you some extra merch.
Some extra stuff.
Love that. All right, thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
So
thank
nice
you.
meeting you. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting us all throughout the year. Thank you to the new listeners who came on this year, the old listeners who have been listening since the beginning. We love you guys. Make sure you keep
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. Happy New Year.
holidays.
Make sure you keep subscribing on YouTube because we really are dying to bleach Noah's head in 2023. Like, that's the main goal. We
Main
really
goal.
want to
It'll
make that happen. So let's do that. We love you guys, and we can't wait to talk next year.
See you next year.